Now let's configure the EDA node to get it working as expected. The first step is selecting the LLM configuration. This determines which language model will be used to understand user queries and generate responses. Inside the LLM section, you'll see a list of pre-created configurations that are ready to use. You can choose the one that best fits your application's needs. I'll select the GPT-40 mini config for this tutorial. It offers a good balance between response quality and speed. Next, let's configure how the EDA node uses memory. This setting helps the agent remember recent interactions, which can improve context and response quality. First, set the memory limit. This controls how many past interactions or messages the agent can recall. For this example, I'm setting it to 12, but you can adjust it depending on how much context your bot needs to retain. Next, choose where the memory should be fetched from. You have two options. Agent memory keeps context local to this specific agent. Global memory allows the agent to access shared memory across the entire application. Now let's start configuring the EDA agent node. The first step is to set the question field. This represents the user's input or query. From the drop-down, select the variable that contains the user's message. In most cases, this will be user message, which captures whatever the user says or types. Next, let's configure the EDA logic by clicking on the Configure button under the EDA configuration section. Start by selecting a table from your connected database. This is where the EDA agent will pull data from to perform analysis. If you want to skip manual setup, just click Generate Schema from AI. The platform will automatically scan your selected table and populate the schema, including intelligent defaults for match types and data types. Just keep in mind the context limit, especially if your tables have a large number of records. The platform will only analyze the number you specify here. Now let's switch to the Few Shot Designer tab. This is where you can provide a few sample examples to help guide the AI in understanding the kind of queries your users might ask. If you'd prefer not to create examples manually, just click Generate All from AI. The platform will create a few shot setup automatically based on your schema and use case. Once done, you'll see the sample prompts listed here, and your agent will now have much clearer guidance when handling complex or vague queries. Once the EDA configuration is complete, the next step is to map the output fields, starting with classification and summary. Under the classification section, select the variable where you want the classification result to be stored. Next, in the summary dropdown, select where the analytical summary should be saved. The last field to configure here is the agent result. This is where the final response from the agent, after understanding, querying, and analyzing, will be stored. And that's it. Our EDA agent is now fully configured and ready to handle user queries intelligently. Once your agent is fully created and configured with all the required nodes, click on Save, then click Unlock Agent to activate it.